G-Man here, and today I am reviewing Star vs. the Force of Evil, Moon Remembers, and Swimsuit. So, this episode, or these two episodes, I guess technically, because it's all in one episode. It's all in one half-an-hour episode, but it's like two 10-minute episodes, or two, I don't know, it's like 10 minutes or so episodes, I think, right? Yeah, about 10 minutes. About 10 to 15 minutes episodes. But these two episodes, I gotta talk about these two episodes, and I gotta review them, don't I? These are definitely a step up from last episodes. Last episodes I thought were a little bit average, a little bit just like, meh, why'd you start the show with those things, you know, sort of thing. In my personal opinion, they were just kind of just like, middle of the road. But these two were actually pretty good, I gotta say that much. Let's start off with, obviously, Moon Remembers. We start this episode off with Moon and Star, and Moon, Star, River, Marco, returning to the Monster Temple, because, you know, they saved her from the last episode. And it seems like Moon started to remember, like, right off the bat. She's, like, almost has all her memories back before they even get there, sort of thing. And then when they get there, we see some shenanigans, like Moon playing the guitar. It was kind of just like a laid-back episode, really. It was kind of, like, fast-paced. It's just like, oh, Moon kind of remembers everything. Then Star doesn't want her to know about Globgor because, you know, she's Star. And she's just like, I don't want to tell her yet because she's going to freak out because Moon has a tendency to freak out about monsters and stuff like that. And then at the end, she sees Globgor and she's like, the Monster King. And she's like, I understand, Eclipse, you want your husband back. But then she still leaves because she's just like, well, I don't trust Eclipse. So maybe that's hinting towards Eclipse might be the main antagonist in this last season. Once Globgor is unfrozen, she might be the main antagonist. I don't think that's gonna happen because I think she's gonna prove them wrong, and she's gonna be like, see, I am a good person, and Moon's gonna have to be like, you were right, you're a good person, I was wrong, you know, sort of thing. But that seems like what they're trying to hint at. But I think it's gonna be like a kind of reverse thing where she's gonna be like, oh, I was the good person the whole time. And my husband that used to eat humans, by the way, he's also good now because he's now a vegetarian. Which is kind of messed up. He used to eat humans. Now I can see why people didn't like him that much. You could have picked any other monster that didn't eat humans, but no, you picked the one that ate humans. But yeah, it's kind of funny. But I think at the end, they're going to turn out to be good people, or at least they're good people now. He used to be a bad person, but now he's a good person, you know, sort of thing. So I feel like that's going to be the whole premise of the whole, like, little mini-series. And then the second one, Star gets her swimsuit shopping, or I forgot the name. I already said the name. But the next one, swimsuit choice, swimsuit something. Anyways, that's basically like Star. That was basically about Star, Eclipse, and Romulus. Basically, Eclipse is trying to say, like, Romulus, just unfreeze my husband, please. And Romulus is being a dick, being like, fuck you, like, he's a monster, like, he eats humans, he's a bad monster. And maybe he should give him a chance, because he could just unfreeze him, he could just freeze him again, you know? It'd be easy. And plus, like, so basically, like, they get into a fight. After she, like, kidnaps him, pretty much. They get into a fight. Star tries to stop them, but she gets hit in the crossfire, so does Tom, and Marco doesn't, but so does Tom. And they just get into this, like, giant fight. And at the end, Eclipse takes over Romulus's body and almost frees her husband, but they couldn't do it that fast. They couldn't, like, have the whole conclusion end on this episode, because I think the whole thing will be like, oh, I get it, I'm a good guy, so I'm not going to do any bad things, you know? Although, he probably would have hit Romulus even though it was Eclipse, technically. But they couldn't, like, do that because they had to, like, work on it, you know? They had to, like, make it a little bit different sort of thing. So, that's just interesting to me, you know? They had to be like, oh, well, we can't do it just yet. We're going to have to do it later. And we're going to have to show how evil he is. But it's going to be like, oh, he's actually a good person, you know? He's actually a good guy. So, it's all good, you know? And I think it's probably going to have to be, like, Eclipse, like, sweet talking, like, I don't know, somehow becoming friends with Romulus, or maybe what's Glossaric? Maybe Glossaric will have to maybe he'll have to break it, even though Glossaric supposedly is with Eclipsa now. He's like, I don't work for you, but I guess he also did that to Star and stuff because he never helped him, and he could totally like break the spell. And like, isn't Meteor like the queen now? So shouldn't she be like, hey, you're supposed to work for me, Romulus? So either unfreeze my husband or you're fucking fired. Like, either unfreeze him or you're fired. And, I assume either he is going to unfreeze him at the end because of Eclipsa talking to him, or he's going to, or Eclipse is going to find a spell to unfreeze him, because there is a spell to unfreeze him, because, God damn it, I keep on forgetting his name. Because the blue guy, I just had his name. Because, what is his name? You know his name. You know what I'm talking about. But the blue guy had a spell to break out of his crystals. So I'm assuming there is a spell she can use to break the crystal. Because, God damn it. I just had it too. Because Guy broke out of his crystals before, so Eclipsa could probably do the same thing. Or maybe even Star does it. I don't know for sure, but one of them probably does it. And it might be, I think there's an episode coming up called, like, Unnamed Spell. That might be it. That might be it, where they have, like, this unnamed spell where they break it out. Like, where they break him out of the crystal. So that might be pretty cool. That might be pretty interesting. I think that's what might happen, or maybe Romulus does, like, finally do it after Eclipsa sweet talks him. But yeah, that might happen, you know? And it's just interesting. It was an interesting little episode. It was kind of funny, kind of cool. We had this swimsuit whole debacle with Marco sort of thing. and he was just about to show, Romulus. He was just about to show the swimsuit that didn't fit him. It was the blue guy swimsuit. God damn it! What is his name? I just had it too. But he was just about to show her his swimsuit. And she's like, she starts blushing. She's like, Marco, don't do that. Like, just stop. Just figure out yourself. God damn it. that was just funny. That was funny and cute, and just a reference of like, ooh, she still kind of likes him. Although, maybe she would have done that to Tom too. I don't know. It was just funny. But yeah, like that whole little side story was like the funny part, and the whole like serious part was them fighting with Romulus and stuff like that. But I'm assuming by the end either Romulus changes his mind or they find the spell to break the crystal, because it is possible. We've seen it happen before. But those two episodes, pretty good. Better than the first two in my opinion. Or 2 episodes, I guess. Tomorrow, it should be tomorrow, I will review the next 2 episodes, which I forgot what they were called, but I'm working on that, so wait till tomorrow to get that. And then next week I'll do the same thing, obviously. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification because you like my content and you love my channel. And as always, my friends, stay sane. A peace. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, because I know I did. But anyways, I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell for notifications, and that's pretty much it. Do it because she wants you to, and I do too. So subscribe, watch the videos, hit one of these things on the screen right now. Okay, bye-bye, peace.